What's up, Yon World? It's your boy Original Dion, and today on my YouTube channel, we're talking about one of the most powerful books I ever picked up in my life, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. You can just look at it and tell this is high quality material, studied by great men and women all around the world. The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. I recommend everybody that's interested in advancing themselves, learning about the workings and the science behind thoughts and the mind and how everything works in this world on an internal level. You got to understand the power of your subconscious mind, how to alter this reality, this world with your thoughts. This is one of the most powerful books you can pick up and digest. I'm reading this book. I'm in my early 20s, so I believe that's a great time to start understanding and applying this knowledge in this book. You can just look at it and tell it's next level, it's prestige. So, Dr. Joseph Murphy made this. This is the hard copy. I have a link to in my description if you want to buy the same book I got. It's a classic. Recommend anybody who don't know anything about this to look into it. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you know anything about the subconscious mind. I want to go over some facts that may get you interested in the subconscious mind. I'll go over them briefly. But for the sake of time, if I miss anything, leave a like, comment, just tell me, what you want to go over further. We can do that in the comments now. Fact number 1, the subconscious mind makes no difference between what's real and what's imagined. Think about that. Fact number 2, the subconscious mind only thinks in the present and knows nothing about the past or the future. That's deep. Like, for example, your affirmations, you might be saying, I will do this. You got to put those affirmations in the present. Say, I am. And just with anything, say, I am going to do that. I am going to be this. I am, this, that. The subconscious mind is illogical, meaning that you don't have to be limited. You don't have to put these limits on yourself and on your subconscious mind, and you will find out why later on. The subconscious mind stores all data, so you may think you forgot something, but the subconscious mind has that memory. If you ever experience deja vu, that's an example of the subconscious working power of your mind. Let's go on. The subconscious contains your version of the truth, even if it has limitations and beliefs that aren't true. That's deep. And we gotta re-question what we think is true. And just I think we're in a time of that where everybody's questioning and looking at things and we seeing shit ain't right. And we gotta understand that certain beliefs and certain things that were put on us aren't necessarily true, and that we have the power to recreate our reality to work for us and to benefit the humans as a one race. You know what I'm saying? So another thing you got to know about the subconscious mind is it can be programmed. And you program the subconscious mind through repetition. That is so important. Just think about, life and what people do, what makes people different. And it's the things they do repetitively. It's the things that they say all the time. It's the things that they do all the time. What makes a successful person and an unsuccessful person? Maybe the successful person is waking up every morning at 4:30 and getting so much done ahead of everybody else, while the people that's unsuccessful are waking up later and have to catch up. It's smaller things, like even how a successful person may talk about themselves or think about themselves on a repeated basis and an everyday basis, and what somebody that is in a lower state of mind may think over and over and over again. So it's deep. Like it's a lot of information. Like we can question just by reading this book. So, like I said, leave a comment if you got any questions, and you can pause this video. But for the sake of time, we're gonna keep it pushing. Um, Most of our beliefs, you know, in this, and most of our beliefs about the world, you know, and everything, like from our religion to the favorite foods we like, all of that stuff were formed from the ages 2 to 7, and we got to understand during those times is when the subconscious mind is most open. That's why kids, you know, during those times, like if you around a kid when they from 2 to 7, they'll just tell you the truth about everything because they no filter and they just wide open and they see world without the limitations at that age. The subconscious is where the gut instinct and the inner knowledge originates. Also, the subconscious is responsible for 95% of our behaviors and our decisions. So when you look at somebody and have a perception immediately, or when you know you're gonna do this certain routine a day, that's your subconscious mind creating those patterns and those decisions. And if you know what you're gonna eat today, you know what you're gonna wear, like on autopilot, that's the subconscious mind. Now, the conscious has the will, but the subconscious has the power. When we talk about willpower, you know what I'm saying? The conscious mind has the ability to focus and to go and construct and organize the shit, but the subconscious is the true power behind the whole organization. You know what I'm saying? It's like the conscious is the idea, but the subconscious is the funding behind the idea. You see what I'm saying? So you got to have that foundation, that structure that you're gonna do it, you know, and then as the conscious mind goes out and work, you know, you always have that stability, that mental stability to continue and see everything follow through. Now, it's so much about the subconscious mind. Now, we gotta understand that visualization is the best way to program the subconscious mind, because the subconscious mind works through images, it works through metaphors, and we gotta understand that you can influence your subconscious mind just by the images you constantly feed it, and we gotta be 100% conscious of the music you digest, and you know just the images you look at every day, because you are creating a life for yourself. Definitely, if you are engaging in these in an indulgent way, you know what I'm saying, where it's heavy, where you heavy looking at something, you gotta know what you're creating, and you can do things on purpose when you understand the power of your subconscious mind to create the life you want to live. You know what I'm saying, and try seeing just try picturing things better. Try to see, if you want to see yourself somewhere different, just try to picture it in more vivid detail and see how you look, and try to see the environment and the place, and just get more imagery involved in the mental picture whenever you want to create anything. If that's a job opportunity to a better relationship, you gotta be able to really get in that picture. You gotta really get that picture in your mind. And the subconscious, we gotta remember, it learns by repetition, not logic. You gotta remember that it learns by repetition. You gotta keep doing it over and over again. Keep doing it. Keep wrecking your brain. Keep wrecking your brain with it, and eventually it'll seep into that part where it's automatic. So anything that's captured in your subconscious mind will directly affect you in the form of emotions, circumstances, or events. It's deep. Test your subconscious mind by giving it requests before you go to sleep. Always talk real good right before you go to sleep. Talk real good to yourself, because when you're in that drowsy state, that's when the subconscious is most influenced, and we got to remember the power of this book, man. We got to remember the power of this mental, this mind, this brain wave, man. It's so much. I just got lost in the thought. Let's go in some more. Imagine positive outcomes for your problems. This will implement deeply on the subconscious mind. Remember, the goal is to imprint the subconscious mind with different pictures. So you have to see things in positive light. No matter how the outside reality, you gotta understand you create from the inside out. So visualize and imprint positive images in your subconscious mind. Leave a like, subscribe, follow Yon World. That's my video today on my favorite book, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. Peace.